Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to my channel. Marquita here with late nights, early mornings, and today I'm going to be doing a short little beauty haul from two of my favorite stores, Sephora and Ulta. And yes, some of the items are part of the look that you see right now. So we'll go ahead and get into it. But before we do, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you will be able to see my videos when they're posted. And also, if you like this content, alright, so we'll go ahead and start with the first two items, which I purchased from Sephora. Alright, the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm. And I got this, you know, when you order from Sephora, you're able to get your little samples that you can select. And so I selected the Farmacy samples, and it was a sample size of this along with the moisturizer. And I have been using this Green Clean to take off basically like eyeshadow, because you guys know I don't wear like full face makeup very often unless I'm taking pictures or trying something out, or if I just want to not be super shiny for a video like today. Then I use this to remove it along with a makeup removing cloth. So the ones that you just use water on, use with water. I actually use the Ulta brand of that. It's basically like the Ulta's version of the makeup eraser. So like the cloth that you just wet with water and then use that to take off your makeup. I combine that with this and it does wonders with taking off the makeup. It's so quick. You just put your finger, well for me, I just put my finger in it and rub it on my eyes or face, wherever the makeup is. And then I use a cloth to just go ahead and take it off. So if you're not familiar with the brand Farmacy, there it is. This is the big version here. And again, this is the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm. So it is a makeup remover. So if you're not familiar with the brand Farmacy, they are a green natural type brand. They are farmer cultivated, scientist activated, and they also, let's see what's the thing about them, paraben free, synthetic fragrance free, mineral oil free. Of course, they're cruelty free. Like a lot of products are going to cruelty free, which is great. That means that they're not testing their products on animals. So that's wonderful for the bunnies, especially where the main test subjects. This is a very clean, as the name suggests, clean company. They make a lot of products, and they just had a couple of new products out when I was in Sephora. I forgot what they were, but they did look interesting. But the moisturizer is also great. I still have enough of that left in the sample size that I'm still using it, but I may purchase, this is the 1.7 ounce. There is a larger size if you want it, but the 1.7 ounce is $22. Regular price. And so I purchased this one, and it should last for a while because the little small sample size, which is like 0.4 ounces or something, teeny tiny, I probably use that for about a month or so. But I'll go ahead and open. I want to talk, oh, okay, there we go. This is what it looks like. It's kind of like a, goes on really easily, and again, it doesn't have a scent or anything. It's not going to irritate you. I use it a lot of times to remove eyeshadows, and I wear contacts, so it definitely is safe for your eyes and to use on your eyes. I don't wear mascara, but I want to say that it's also great for that as well. Our key ingredients are moringa extract, which help to purify your skin, and they also remove pollution and impurities as well. So when you're using it, it's also like a cleanser, not just a makeup remover. And again, it's very gentle on your skin, and it's great for, you know, around your sensitive areas like your eyes. And I've also used it to take off lipstick as well, like matte lipstick. And the other thing that I purchased from Sephora that I've been wanting to try is the Fenty Beauty, oops, that's upside down, the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Heat lip gloss. Now, you guys know I've been wearing her lip glosses, the cream version and the regular lip gloss since it came out. But the Heat is supposed to be the lip plumping one, so I decided to get that one because, as you can see, my lips don't really need plumping, okay? I have natural, relatively plump lips, but I wanted to try it out because this one, from what I read, it is not a plumper. It's more of gives the illusion or the look of a plumper or a plumper lip, versus some lip plumping things do have a little more of a chemical or a tingle sensation that helps to actually cause your lips to plump a little bit. And I will say with this one, you do get a little bit of a tingle, hence the name, the heat part of the name. You do get it, but it's almost like the cool tingle of like a minty or something like that type of sensation, not so much as like the burning sensation that some lip plumpers or lip plumping lipsticks and lip glosses may give you. So I got it in the color Hot Cherry, which is kind of a red color. And again, this is more of the lip gloss. It's not, the cream has more of a pigment to it. This one does have pigment, but it's not as visible. It would be a great topper, and if you do put it on your lips, you'll be able to tell that you have on the color for sure. My lips were definitely this color, but it's not gonna last through eating and drinking, and you know, it's just something to put on. But it smells great. I like the smell, and again, it's Hot Cherry, so it kind of gives me a little bit of a cherry scent. And I don't think any of them are scented to any particular thing, but just to show you that. And it looks just like the other lip glosses if you use it, other than the fact that it's the heat edition, and that's just the plumping ones. This was $24. So they're $24 a piece, regular price. Nothing on sale that time. Of course, I earned points. So even if you do shop at the Sephora inside of a Kohl's, you still get to add your member number, your email, and you still earn your points and all of that. All right, next we're gonna move on to Ulta Beauty. And the first thing I want to show you is actually available at two places. It's available at Ulta, and it's where I purchased this from, but it's also available in Target, because as you know, Ultas, and some Targets now have Ultas in them. So similar to Kohl's having Sephora inside, some Targets now carry Ultas inside, and it's really more of an Ulta section. It's not quite as defined as the Sephora stores are, where you actually have like a separate checkout and everything that you have. It's like a full store thing. So the first two things I got are the Stranger Things MAC lip glass. So the lip glass, of course, is not a new product to MAC. They've been making that forever. That's one of their staple products. Lip glass is basically lip gloss, but this is the collaboration with Stranger Things. So if you guys are familiar with that, while I know what it is, I've never actually watched the show, but it might be something that I'll add to my list. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I know a lot of people are big fans, so I'm not familiar with any of the themes or the characters or really much of anything about it. I just know kind of the gist of it and that it exists. But I did like two of the colors that were part of this collection, so I went to purchase them. This first color that I got was actually called Skull Rock, and it is black. And the decor on this is really pretty as well. It doesn't show up. It says Stranger Things. You can see it there. And then it's like a black kind of vine looking thing. But because the lip glass is black, you can't really see it. But that's the other part of the packaging. But it is black. And you might be wondering, what do I plan to do with a black? And I actually have a black lipstick from the MAC Aaliyah collection, and I plan on using this as a topper to go with that lipstick. So I can't wait to try that. Maybe I'll give you guys a lookbook or post it on my blog, which I will have the link in the description box below, when I do that, just to show you some looks. So that was the first one, and again, this one is called Skull Rock. And they have quite a few colors. They have a coral color, a bright pink color, which I almost purchased, but I did not. All right, so the second one I got, also a lip gloss, is called Rockin Robin. You can probably guess what color that is. It is a red. And if you watched part one of my Target video, which is probably already up, it was a Target haul with Stony Clover collaboration items, then I was wearing this particular lip gloss. And so And this one also says Stranger Things, but you can't see it because again the lip glass is red, and then but you can see the black here on the packaging. The same, this is what the black one looks like, but again you couldn't see it because of the color, and it's red. And this one, again, it looks nice. It's pretty pigmented, and it shows up pretty well on my lips by itself. But of course, you know, I have plenty of red lipsticks, including some from MAC. So I'll just be using it probably by itself as well as a topper. And these are both $20 a piece. So all the lip glasses are $20 a piece in the collection, no matter where you purchased it. Last thing from the Ulta section, and the last thing for this video, and that goes with the look that I'm wearing today. And that is the Tresluce Beauty line, and that is with from Ulta, and it's a collaboration with the artist Becky G. And by artist, I mean musical artist. If you're not familiar with who Becky G is, she is a Mexican artist, and she's of Mexican descent, and so some of her culture is inspired, or basically her culture is inspired throughout this collection. It is a full line of things. I mean, she has everything. I didn't even know that she had a collection with Ulta, because it's been a long time since I actually been inside an Ulta store, and since I didn't know about it, it wouldn't be something I would search in the app. And I think it's been out for a while now, so it's not like it's new or anything. It's new to me because I haven't been inside the store. But the display that they had with these products definitely caught my attention, and I started looking at the items, and so I was like, let me give it a try and see what it's about, because I do love supporting, I love collabs. I love when brands do collabs with, whether it be celebrities or whatnot, but I definitely love especially brands with minority collaborations, and usually the color palettes and everything are very complimentary to people of color, skin tones, and what would look good on us. So I was definitely really excited to see that, and they did have a lot of the items on like a sample on display, so you could actually see what the palettes look like. There are 2 palettes in the collection, and so one is more of a neutral palette in terms of, it has color in terms of like olives, earth tones, that type of thing, with a couple of colors that are more colorful for a little pop, but for the most part it is like a everyday, what I would say, an everyday palette. And then the second palette, which is the one that I purchased, because y'all know me, I like color, that would be the I Am palette. And first of all, let me mention the artwork. This is the actual palette here. The artwork is beautiful for the whole collection. I love the packaging. This is the box that it came in, and it is blue and white, and I think the blue represents part of the Mexican culture. I think it's the blue agave, so that's what that blue represents in her throughout her packaging. And all of the packaging for the most part is blue and white. You'll see I also purchased one of the liquid lip tints, which I'm wearing as well. And I'll talk more about this one in a minute, but it's very consistent with the packaging. And again, it's Tresluce Beauty, and so I really love it. This is the I Am palette that I will be talking about, and the artwork was also done by a Latinx artist. So the collection itself pays homage to her Mexican roots, so a lot of the stuff in there is inspired by, influenced by that, and the fact that she enjoys makeup and she's colorful. I'm not actually I wouldn't say I'm a Becky G fan in terms of, I just never really sat down and listened to her music. I know who she is, but I've seen her collab with some other artists that I tend to listen to, so I know about her. I just haven't really sat down and listened to her as an individual artist. But anyway, the I Am palette, very, very beautiful. Again, this, I can't get over it. It's just really pretty. But she also put a little message on the back here, talking about a little bit about the inspiration, about the collection as a whole. And she actually has that in English and Spanish. I love that, love that, and her signature on the back. And let me go ahead and show you this gorgeous palette that I've been raving about here. So as you can see, there are still some colors that you could use to make it like the everyday colors or more toned down colors. And then you have these very bright, like the blues, the pink, the yellow, And this is kind of a lime green. I'm actually wearing it. It may look a little bit yellow mixed in here, but it's actually the lime green. So I'm wearing 3 of the colors, and I will show them to you in just a moment. But let me give you a close-up. And this is actually a new little experimental look for me in terms of how I did this color combo. And if you go on Ulta.com and pull up the palette, there's actually a YouTube video of this, or not with these colors, but of the same style of the look, and that's kind of what inspired me to do it this way. So I used the brown color here, which is Alma, I believe. Yes, very rich brown. So that's this color here. And then on the outer and inner, I use the kind of navy blue, which is Poderosa there. And then in the middle is this lime green, which is just called Happy. So it's kind of like a lime, or maybe even like electric yellow neon color. And then there's more of a yellow here as well. But I'm using the more of the lime in the middle. They blend beautifully. As you can see, I was really surprised at how well it blended. I love all of these colors. I can't wait to play around, and now that I kind of have a new way to play with some colors, I can't wait to create some more color combos. So I really think that will have you guys a lookbook or something like that coming up soon in the near future, when I have a moment to sit down and play with, you know, makeup, which I love. So it's a nice mix of mattes and shimmers. You can actually take this mirror out if you're not familiar with that. And I just had it. There we go. It slides up. All right, so you can just slide it up. Awesome. And on the back of that, you can actually see it comes all the way off if you want to detach. So depending on how you need it, you can detach it. And look at the back. Same artistry that's on the front. Love that, love that, love that. And then she has like the second line here inside the palette. And the color that I'm wearing is Captivate. And the packaging here, I only bought one because I want to see like how it would go and if I would like it. Again, beautiful packaging. If I would like it, and I did. As you can see, I do. And this is just the liquid lip tint on my lips. I'm not wearing it on top of anything. I just put it on my bare lip, and you can see it's giving pigment. And it is dermatologist tested, vegan as well, and of course cruelty free when it comes to this. When you are applying this, you do get a little bit of a cooling sensation, which I love. And it's not painful or anything like that. It's just a really nice, it just feels really cool when you put it on. And I didn't know if it was cool because it was in my house and it was kind of cool in here, or if it was actually the lip gloss, but it is the lip tint. These were $18 a piece and $30 for the eyeshadow palette. And that was the price for both palettes. So thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Ulta and Sephora haul, and I will see you next time. Make sure you check out my blog that's linked down below for more reviews, and you can see more looks with these makeup products.